back at Paul's this time again.
Back where we should be.
Should be, yes. Never understand why they're not open on, what was it, Labor Day?
Memorial Day and Labor Day.
Makes no sense to me, but okay. We're back. We watched Alley Cat.
Alley Cat, 1984.
I think it was made in the 70s and just put on the shelf for a while. Then they released
It does feel late 70s a little bit. It does have a little bit of that. And kind of the cars and the clothing.
The action sequences.
A little bit of that.
The weird, like how they cut the film together. You see like stop for a second.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with that.
It's poor cutting on the film.
Well, or they, like the beginning of this kick was good.
Yeah.
But the end sucked. But then, so we did another one. Well, the beginning of that one sucked. So
Yeah.
then, but the end of this kick is good. This is, as far as martial arts go, it's about as bad as it gets. Just from the get-go, we can say that. Because the girl is supposed to be good at karate or whatever the fuck it's
She
supposed
was
to be.
testing for her black belt.
Yeah.
She made that known. Daddy didn't want her to go train, so she can stay in shape to get a black belt.
Well, Grandpa.
Grandpa, that's right, Grandpa.
So this movie, girl lives with her grandparents.
Yes. Has a Ferrari. Wow.
Some little red car. But it's just the beginning of the movie, her neighbor's like calls her up and is like, "Hey, your tires are being stolen. Maybe you want to do something
Yeah,
about
I think I'd call you first before I call the cops.
it. Do you want me to call the police?" She's like, "No, I got it." She runs out there. Is she in a robe and then she puts clothes on?
Yeah, she was like in a robe, or no, she was in her like pajamas.
Yeah.
She takes off her shirt.
We see her naked right at the beginning.
Immediately.
For just a few seconds, but let me tell you something. This keeps you wanting to watch the rest of the movie because you go, "Holy shit, am I going to see that again?"
Oh, those titties.
Okay, her face is whatever, but this woman's body is straight 11 out of 10, man. Am I exaggerating?
No, you're not exaggerating.
I'm like, it got a goddamn out of me.
Yeah.
If I get a spontaneous goddamn. So
Immediate.
it's worth watching just for that. Honestly, it's absolutely 100%. So she puts her clothes on.
Yeah.
Runs out there's two guys stealing her tires. She does really bad karate on them. Her grandpa runs out with a pistol.
Yeah, shoots at one of them and then they run off.
Yeah.
Those guys go back to their main headquarters. You learn they're in a gang.
They're in a fucking grocery stealing gang.
Dumbest fucking gang I have ever seen. It's rob old people that come out of the convenience store.
These guys, they're the hardest of the hardcore. They wait in the neighborhood for people to leave the grocery store, and they fucking jump them for their groceries. And they end up fucking stabbing. They cut her finger off. They cut the grandma's finger off and then stab her to death.
I could have sworn they stabbed Grandpa, but apparently not. He was still alive.
Yeah, so they end up in the hospital, and Grandma ends up dying. So basically, our main character, Alley Cat.
Yeah, her real name is Billy.
Oh yeah, Billy. She goes by Billy. I'll tell you, watch out for women with male names.
You called it at the beginning, right? Billy, Sam. What was the other?
Charlie.
Charlie. Yeah.
Don't ever trust a woman with one of those names.
She did call later on.
Yeah.
Sam in jail whenever Billy's in prison.
The Amazon that tries to rape her in prison. Well, Billy Sam action.
I think our favorite character in this movie would have to be the head.
Billy's
leader.
tits.
No.
Oh, besides that.
I mean, yeah, they
the
should
head
have their
gang.
own title card, I guess.
Yeah.
Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface. He's just this fucking greasy, sleazy, lizard-like fellow.
Yeah. Say some funny shit, too. She's the head of she's going to be entering the dick sucking contest. She's like, I heard that. It's like, you're lucky I'm not the judge.
Yeah. Like, you think he's paying her some kind of, like, gross compliment, but then it's like, you better be glad I'm not the judge. And then later on, like, he's sunbathing on the roof of this fucking rundown like flop house with this woman, and his like crony runs up and he wants to tell him some shit, but he doesn't want to stay in front of him. He's like, you don't have to worry. Like, even when you're with her, you feel low. It's like, I'm like, damn.
It's right there.
And she's just like, fuck you. Fuck you. Well, cheers to that.
Oh, yeah.
We got whiskey again this time. I'm not feeling good about it.
No, I mean,
We had some good whiskey at your place, so.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a total letdown here. Good.
Praise Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Listen, don't ever start drinking.
Don't. It's a bad idea.
Just don't do it.
It's terrible.
It's not good for you. It's too enjoyable. You don't want anything in your life that you
We try
enjoy.
to drink all the alcohol
That
so
much.
you don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got the gang. The gang, they just like to steal groceries from old
Steal groceries, they steal tires, they're wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, and also there's just a rape epidemic.
Yeah, just everybody's just raping.
There's just rapes everywhere. But I got to back up a second.
Yeah.
When Billy's at the hospital, she runs into our lame cop boyfriend guy.
Biggest beta I've ever
Dork,
seen.
complete
Yeah.
dork. But you know, he's got a full head of hair. He's a young, good-looking guy or whatever.
Yeah.
And he just stays on her until she finally gives in. It's that kind of thing. But it's true. You're saying the beta. There's this scene where they go back, like they do this karate workout. They fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we were like, what's happening here? Because the karate thing was funny to me too, because she gets her black belt at this gym. The Billy the cop's a brown belt. But she brought up a point of like, how did she not know her if she's getting black belt?
The sensei just, I don't know. She has her white belt on, and they fight for a minute, and the sensei just walks up and gives her the black belt, and then they fight some more.
Yeah.
And it is really bad. I would much rather watch fucking Dolomite, P.D. Wheatstraw.
Oh yeah.
Because they improvise, they just do shit.
Yeah.
And it's way better. It's way more entertaining. This is just bad.
Yeah.
And they have to cut it a lot because it is that bad.
Yeah.
So it's like pretty choppy and weird. But, you can tell that, I mean, they should have had the chick from Martial Law as her stunt double. Because that chick knew her shit. She could actually kick some ass. She didn't have the assets, though.
No.
Oh.
Nobody came here for martial arts.
No, you really don't. So she runs into the cop guy and she gets hooked up with him. But the movie sets up where she basically goes out jogging to lure in rapists,
the rapists
or thieves or whoever.
Right.
So it sort of becomes like it's a vigilante.
Yeah, you mentioned it's like a female Deathwish kind of. Yeah,
a little bit. But she beats him up and then gives him a stern talking to. She's like, "Don't do bad things."
Yeah, don't do bad
Remember,
things.
like she gave the guy a speech.
There's that dude down
Like, you're
the cliff.
bad people.
Yeah.
It's like,
you were bringing up the scene where after the martial arts thing.
yeah.
Stuff.
I forgot about it.
So,
Yeah, tell us
like,
about that.
You can tell like the camera's all fuzzy. You know they're gonna fuck. He's in a bathrobe.
Yeah, they smear Vaseline on the lens to give it
how
that
you know.
glow.
Yeah.
The sexy glow.
Yes, you gotta have one. Got to, but yeah, she's like, all right, well, I'm gonna take a shower.
Yeah.
Leaves the door open.
Leaves the bathroom door open.
Yeah,
Leaves the fucking shower open.
Shower open. Yeah,
Fucking
just naked, just getting all hot and wet there.
soaping up.
And he's getting out some champagne, and she's like, hey, where's your towels at?
Hey, you
Yeah,
gotta bring me a towel, otherwise I'll get this whole bathroom wet.
yeah. This fucking beta. Oh, I'll get you the towel. Oh, let me look away. No, she was asking for it, you dumbass.
Begging for it. Just like, goddamn.
was there. You just had to step in and go.
And then later on, he fucking says he had 3,000 women. I'm just like, what?
You do not look that way,
What
sir.
fucking nerd wrote this movie? It's a committee of nerds.
Women.
3,000 women.
But I can't look at you.
I'm a
yet.
rookie on the force. I'm like 23 years old. I
did the math. If he had started at like 15, and now I think I did it to like if it's 20, that's like 500 women a year.
yeah, 1.5 a day.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this guy, he's going to funerals with her.
Yeah.
He's spending all this time with her just to get her on a date. And finally it takes her beating him up in the dojo.
Well, she's more of a man than he is. He's
Yeah.
like, every time we have sex, you bring up Mary.
Yeah. He's like, marry me. So why do you always say it every time we bang? No, really, marry me. He asked her when she's in fucking jail.
Yeah.
So during one of her vigilante, actually it's her first vigilante run.
Yes.
She runs upon this woman being raped by two dudes, or attempted to be raped.
I don't think it happened. But
Yeah, so her grandpa made her take his pistol.
Said, if you're going to go out and run around, better take my gun.
So she beats the two dudes up, and then one guy pulls a knife. And so she ends up pulling the gun. It kind of shoots at him one time, misses him.
Yeah.
But then she catches both of them and calls her the cop boyfriend. Cop boyfriend comes with the older cop. And then she's like, what the fuck? It took you like 2 hours. We've been waiting here forever. The cop's like,
all right, where'd you get that gun?
yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Your gun? All right, now you're in the park after 7. Park closes at 7.
Yeah, so the older cop busts her for having a cop without a carry permit.
Yeah.
And then she's in court for that and gets, and she gets away with that. But then later on in court, those two guys get off of the charge because Scarface threatens the girl and
gets a blowjob from her too.
Yeah.
On top of that,
Blowjob rapes her with a knife and then is like, get the fuck out of town.
Yep.
And then she's in court and is like, what the fuck? Fuck you, judge. Judge is like,
30 days.
yeah, you're going to the clinic. And so we have, in the middle of this chick vigilante movie, we get a mini female prison movie.
I thought
right in the middle.
Happen. Yeah, yeah.
Which we watched female prisoner Scorpion 50, whatever the fuck it is called. Yeah. I love those movies. I've seen all those movies, so I'm all about the sexploitation prison female prisoner movies. In the middle of this movie, there's about 10 minutes of that. Yeah. You get the you get the volleyball match with the bullying.
Yeah.
She gets bullied for like 2 minutes.
Shower scene.
She kicks somebody.
Yeah.
Shower scene.
Yeah.
Full on naked shower scene. So she's trying to seduce her with shampoo.
Oh, the Amazon sand.
Yeah. She's like, you have such beautiful hair. You can have some of my shampoo.
Yeah.
This girl is ripped. She's huge too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Sam could take her.
Probably. Yeah. She's big,
huge,
muscular.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way. Like
yeah.
not like when we were watching.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the muscle women.
Too many muscle women. Yeah. This is just a big Amazonian.
Yeah.
And then we get their cellmates, and we get the attempted lesbo rape.
Yeah, attempted lesbo rape, and then like, oh, hey, come on, Billy,
I was a masseuse.
Yeah, massaging her and everything, and gets her up there, and she's like, God, just let me do it. She's like, don't make a mistake, Sam. And it beats her up.
I love this whole section.
Yeah.
And I was reading the back of the box. This is a Vinegar Syndrome release.
Yeah.
And it showed there were 3 directors in this movie. Mm-hmm. I just feel like one director was like, no, I want to do a female prisoner movie.
Yeah.
It's like, and he got the bullying, he got her kicking some ass, and then he got the shower, and then he got the attempted rape. Yeah, all in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that part did have like a different vibe from the other parts.
It was perfect.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, he was like, I just want to do this.
And then her cop boyfriend blackmails the judge.
Yeah.
He's like, I got dirt on you somehow.
This prostitute that I made her go into withdrawals in like 2 hours. That was a weird scene.
No, that was a different.
Oh, that was after.
That wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't about the judge. He just had dirt on the judge from somewhere. They don't explain that in any way.
I feel like there was a lot of stuff cut out of this movie too.
It might have been. It felt longish.
It's only about like an hour. It's like an hour and 20 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah. I felt like there was stuff cut out. I'm pretty sure, like the director, especially in the prison scene, let's try this. So there's probably alternate takes of that.
That's what I would do.
Just go along with it.
No, wait. Yeah. This shower scene is all wrong. No, get the shampoo.
I need you to drop the shampoo.
Yeah.
You're going to swing.
And then you need to lift your arm up over here. Stand like this. Yeah.
It's definitely what happened.
Yeah, got it. Yeah. Perks of being a director, man. God damn. Yeah. What? We should wrap up this movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's her boyfriend wants to arrest the bad guys. She decides, no, I just want to kill them. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And that's what happens.
She kills him.
She tracks him down, and one guy, his own buddy, kills accidentally by knocking the gate over and crushes him.
So, should we go in how she lures them in before that?
Oh, yeah, that is good.
Tavy pointed it out like while it was being pieced together. Because we were like, what the fuck is she doing? She's getting like food from the pantry at her grandparents' house.
Yeah.
Putting it in a bag. What the fuck is she doing? Tavy's like, oh, she's dressing up like a grandma.
Yeah.
To lure him in. I was like, oh my fucking god.
And then you literally have the head of this gang with like the newbie.
Yeah.
And they're sitting in the car and they see her walk by like she's disguised as the old lady with the groceries. He's like, I'm going to show you how we do this.
Yeah.
We're going to do it right.
Yeah, we're gonna drive around here.
Yeah.
Freak you out.
It's so dumb. It's the lamest gang.
Drive old people for their groceries. Why?
It's,
It was just founding principle. Like, it makes no sense.
oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so she lures him in that way, and then one guy dies, and then the other one she chases to the rooftop. Rooftop hangout, beats him up,
and knocks him off the roof.
Throws him off
to his death.
Yep.
I think he's still alive.
Still alive out there, getting his groceries.
Yeah,
one way or the other.
Just moved to the next town over.
Yeah,
start a new gang.
Yeah.
This time he hangs out at like retirement homes.
Just catches them right before they come in the door.
Yeah. Just want to go into scores.
Yeah. Okay. You want to give your score first?
I'm gonna give it a 4. Just because I thought it was funny. Like I just love the idea of this gang mainly focuses on fucking old people.
For just groceries.
For groceries. Like,
so dumb.
You're living in a slum, and this is what you do. You have this network of people.
You could be drug dealers.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could. There's so many things you could do.
Drug dealers run prostitution.
I mean, rob a bank.
You have so many options. Robbing old people from grocery stores. That's what you stuck with. Good for you.
Yeah.
Martial arts in this movie, I could care less because it was very cheesy.
They're pretty
choreographed. It was bad. To me, it was 70s, but like you said, like Dolomite, all that was improv and was way better than this, though. But part of the reason why I found this one very comical too is just because of how bad it is. It's funny. But, yeah, I'd go with solid 4 on this one.
Yeah, I agree. You can tell that the main chick, she did okay, but you could tell that she didn't actually know what she was doing. Her posture, how she moved. Listen, when you've got this much weight on your chest,
Back must be
and
hurt.
you're that skinny, like I mean, she's a lean girl, but she's got enormous.
I don't see how it happens.
I don't know how it's physically possible, but it is.
Those weren't
rare,
fake.
rare occasion, not fake.
No.
So you can tell she's very girly with her movements.
Yeah.
And they had to do, there were a lot of takes and a lot of camera trickery with. So yeah, the martial arts stuff is whatever.
Yeah.
But like I say, the prison stuff was good. The stupid ass, the criminals were so stupid, which is funny. The fact that there are rapists everywhere in this town. Every time she runs through the park, there's rapists, and they're not involved in the gang. These are just random rapists. Like, because there's a scene where the guy runs up to her. He seems like a nice guy. He's like, "Hey, you want to hang out?"
Oh yeah, that dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then he ends up fucking tackling her. And he's just like,
I want to feel your boobs.
"Oh, know what it's like to just, you know what it'd be like to just fucking punch you in your face and cave in your teeth." Like, he's just saying all this shit. And he's like, Jesus Christ.
God.
Yeah. And then there's two guys later on that chase her.
Oh, the drunk fat dude.
Yeah.
And the skinny dude.
So it's just really funny, just the
Oh, I love when she trips people.
oh yeah. She holds out a stick at one point and just like,
They just take the worst.
and they
fall
just like,
ever.
whoa. Yeah, it's really cheesy. It's really bad. But honestly, if it wasn't for the nudity in this movie, I'd be like 2.
Yeah.
But
Need to be safe.
I got it. Does, man. It
And
really
pulling out
does.
boobs in this.
It's not just her boobs. There's other boobs. There's all kinds of boobs.
All
But
kinds.
she is it's a 10 out of 10. Full on. It can't save the movie completely,
No.
but I would go 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
It keeps you interested in what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to see the stupid climax of this movie, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun with it. It's on Amazon Prime for free. If you're a Prime member, you can watch it for free. I'm gonna watch it later. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go, Alley Cat.
Alley Cat.
Check it out. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Do the